My name is Jeremy Wilson. I'm a 39-year-old man, and I have Lyme disease. In the past 8 years, I have seen so many doctors, specialists, internists, and research laboratories, things like that. I have been refused by every medical doctor I have tried to see to take me as a patient in the Comox Valley, including every doctor at Valley Care. This goes back, the shaking and seizures and really the worst of the worst, to 2011, when I first began with an internist in the Comox Valley named Dr. I was quarantined in a hospital, unable to walk or speak or talk or speak. She washed her hands of me. I asked her what would happen the next time I had a seizure or couldn't walk or talk. She told me to go to Nanaimo, which is about an hour's drive, knowing I don't drive and had very little support, and that when you can't walk or talk, you can't call for help. Not that I would ever go back to an emergency room, because at this point they're just doing things to make money and giving me no answers. I've gone through many tests from 4 MRIs on almost all of my body parts, 3 spinal taps. I've been in the who has both treated me so inhumanely it's should be criminal, and mocked and shamed and ridiculed me. Only to tell me that I definitively do not have a disease that he is specifically been trained and does apparently research with all of the money that you send to the MS clinic to get no answers. This isn't MS. Nothing is MS. MS is Lyme disease. So are so many other things. And this video is to say that at this point the medical community is trying to just watch me die. So from Dr. to Dr. and Dr. There were several other neurologists. I was in another one at the lupus clinic who just, washed her hands of me. I want to tell you, doctors, that we know you're being threatened not to treat people with Lyme. And I wonder why my life and everyone else's is so much less valuable than your car and your home and your things. You're killing people because you're cowards. You took an oath to do no harm, and you're failing everybody. There is something worse in this world than people that intentionally hurt others, and that is cowards that stand by and watch and do nothing. That's fine. You're all cowards too. All about money. You're all about money and fucking cowards. And I hope karma finds you all in a tick bite when you have nothing left. I will fucking die fighting to make sure none of you ever hurt another person. I will record every fucking word you say. I will fucking print every paper you send me, and I will put it out there. My life will amount to something. My life is worth something. I have nothing left, and that means I have nothing left to lose. And I'm going to show the world what fucking cowards you are for money. How many people you hurt so you can line your fucking pockets, you stupid, selfish sons of bitches. Because they all know the truth. I'm telling you, they all know the truth. Look at me. You tell me you can't figure out what's wrong with me? And specifically you smug fucking coward. Your letters, your words will be known. You don't deserve to live on this planet. None of you do. You are all horrible people. Every one of you. I found my answer in one test. One test. None of you did. None of you did. On your loved ones, people. Your loved ones are dying. And you're leaving them to die because you believe in the doctors. So I'm begging you now, you question everything they say. You fucking question. And when they tell you not to talk about Lyme, you call them a coward like I do. Because if you're gonna die, what is your worth? What is your life gonna be worth? If you die, do you want to be remembered that you went down fighting? Or that you were a coward and you let everybody walk all over you? I have been dealing with this for so long. But I have been sober and strong for 6 years. You can call me whatever you want to call me. A drunk, a drug addict, a convict. Whatever you want to call me, that's fine. But I'm not going down without a fight. And every one of you has your karma coming. Because people will know what you're doing with their money that they give you to save their fucking loved one's life. This is what we're paying people for. This is where your tax money is going. Every person on the street that's shaking like this, it's not drugs. Pretty easy to get a tick bite when you live outside. Pretty easy to lock people up when they can't hold themselves steady. Oh, he's a drug addict. Well, look at me. I'm a drug addict. I'm not. I'm a good man. And if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die fighting. You stand with me, people. All of you. I will fight to the end. And if I have to do it alone, I will. To prove. But there's nothing you can take from me now other than my life. When you want to take it, you fucking come and try. Because you're all a bunch of cowards. So it's 11 p.m. on the same night that same day that I made the video earlier. I was pretty upset and frantic and panicked and just ready to die, to be honest. and it just got worse and worse and worse throughout the day, until I reached out and I asked for some help from some people who know more than I, and thankfully this week I met a fellow Lyme who had difficulty taking this CBD oil medication. She had said that it made her hallucinate, and she had some pretty serious side effects that she didn't enjoy. So I took 2 of these because she said maybe they would help me. So I took 2 of them, and I fell asleep for about half an hour or an hour. And when I woke up, I could stand. I could think. My heart wasn't pounding. My brain wasn't screaming. And all of the noise stopped. The pain in my neck and down my spine and through my chest probably reduced about 60%. And I couldn't believe it when I woke up. I just couldn't believe the difference. I typed a message to one of the warrior moms today, who has been an angel in my life, and very, very good timing this woman has in her advice and caring and support. And she asked me to make a follow-up video so that I could show. This is like 2 CBD oil pills. Just this is it. You know, I was taking my antibiotics, I was taking my herbs, I was taking everything, and I was just losing my mind today. I was just frantic, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I couldn't stop. And now, I don't know, like, look at the difference. If this is any proof whatsoever that yet another thing that has been made questionable or illegal that is curing people, you know, the Lyme tests they do here are insufficient, but if you send your blood and pay money to another country, you get a proper one done. And the medication that the doctors will give you is insufficient and doesn't really help much without other things. Antibiotics will work, but not without something to break biofilm. I ask you guys to do your research, and I'm happy to share as much as I can, but this is what I can share. I watched that video, and I don't know how better I can say it by just saying this. So I'd like to thank everybody for their kind words and support today. This is the first day in probably 2 weeks that I don't want to die. So is that hopefully proof enough? I'm not sure if this is going to make a lot of sense, but I just thought it was important to show what 2 little pills of CBD marijuana oil can do for a body and a mind. I still have quite a lot of pain in my ribs and my spine, but I'm feeling better. So I'm not dead yet, and hopefully I can continue this fight without all the cursing. Thank you again, everyone, for your kind words and your love and support. I truly do appreciate it. I'm going to have to work very hard to be able to afford this type of medication, but at least there's hope. So for now, I will say goodnight, and thank you to everyone, especially my mom. She's been through so much, and she fights so hard to stay strong for me. And everyone else that's in my corner, I thank you and I love you. I love you all. Thank you. And good night, everyone.